Hello YouTubers, it's me, Pinky, and I decided I would like to do a video to show you where I get some of my magazine clippings for my magazine nail art. Two of the looks that I posted, the source was from my Kroger's and JCPenney ads that I get in the mail. So like, even if you're a kid, you don't have to have a magazine subscription to get magazine clippings because everybody gets junk mail. So just ask your parents if you could keep hold of any catalogs that they're not using. Ask first, because sometimes the catalogs have coupons that mommy and daddy would like to use. But yeah, that's where I've been getting these. And I do have a few magazines, and you can either buy a magazine straight out from the counter, or you can buy old magazines like for like a quarter at your local library instead of like buying it at cover price. And there's even magazine subscription deals where you could get a subscription dirt cheap, and it's cheaper than buying the magazines individually. Or you can even get magazines for free by doing like trial subscriptions where you get like your first 3 publications free and you just quit it before it starts charging you for the magazine. And that's what the Everyday Rachel Ray is. And the National Geographic Traveler is one that I actually subscribed to. It was a discount through Publishers Clearinghouse. Yeah, I entered and I didn't win. But it was a really good price on these because it basically was like getting half a year for free. And I think it might have been actually even cheaper than half a year for free with the number of magazines that I got. But if you like scenery pictures and cityscapes or different things like that, palm trees, mountains, and stuff like that, then that's a good source for those nail arts. And I'm not going to show the back cover, so that way and then the ads give you a lot of things. Like, look at all these candles and stuff like that. So, yeah, there's a lot of different things you can use for your nail art out of magazines. And then I'm going to try not to show my address, but yeah, there's Rachel Ray. She's got these fall pictures, some fall scenery. So I'm going to try to open this up to that sushi page if I can find it. But, like, I've been really thinking about doing like a food-inspired nail art. Like, look at these M&Ms, candies, and stuff like that. A lot of these images are pretty small, and this wouldn't turn out too good. Like, I noticed with lighter colors and stuff, they don't really turn out too well. You don't want to peel them. But like cheeses, and I don't think I'm going to find any of these fruits right here. I think these are rather huge, but you can like cut them in random shapes and stuff. I don't think I'm going to find a sushi page. It was a really nice sushi page too, but yeah. It's like, you know, there's different things. More fruits. This one right here, you could do some fun stuff with. Do some abstract cutouts with this. And I've done some abstract cutouts before. So I'm going to grab my other magazine real quick to hide my address and move this out of the way. Again, like I said, you could cut different shapes. You can either cut like strips out of these or cut the shapes that you see out. And the method I use for making them is before you cut anything out, you want to put 2 coats of a clear top coat, and it doesn't have to be an expensive one. You like go to the dollar store and get LA Colors base coat top coat. That works. Sally Hansen's Hard Nail works also. The Sally Hansen's Hard Nail will make your paper a bit stiffer, but I think it saves the image better than the LA Colors. But the LA Colors base coat top coat, once it's fully dry, it's more flexible, and you can bend it a lot easier with it. I found that things that are more like close to paperboard or borderline cardboard thickness, the backings peel off of them better than magazines. So if you use a magazine, you may want to just not try the peeling method where you soak it in water, either way, after you cut it out, and you peel the back of it, and the image gets stuck on the mostly on the clear coat. But if you peel too much of it, you lose the image. So sometimes if it's thin paper, I just cut it out and soak it in water, but I don't try to peel the paper at the back. But if it's something thick like this, then I do peel the paper right back because it works better, because if it's like cardboard, it's got multiple layers to it, which is what's making it thick. And then, that's what I use. And I'm not going to show the back of this because, again, my address is on the back of this, but this is like a Kohl's housewares / Father's Day advertisement. Bed Bath & Beyond catalogs are good too, because you can get a lot of patterned fabric and stuff, and you can cut those and make like nail art easily out of that. Then I got this, and I'm a little annoyed that I got this. This is junk mail. I'm not subscribed to anything. I'm not engaged. I haven't been engaged in years, and when I was engaged, I never subscribed or made a wedding registry or anything like that. And as you can tell, obviously engaged didn't result in marriage, lack of rings. But I was about to just toss this straight into paper recycling, but then I realized what better source of nail art clippings than a party magazine. Like, look at all these paper lanterns, these banners with especially, this is my favorite. I'm glad I actually turned to this straight off the bat, the nostalgic romance page. You got paper lanterns, all these different banners with different prints on them, these lace half circles, vintage flowers. It's just so many great things. And then this right here, this is a rose plate, but you can take the border from this plate and make rose strips to go across your fingernail. So I thought this is like really cute. There's so many possibilities with this. So I went from heartbroken to like inspired. Then you got these little miniature glasses and stuff. You could do like a party theme, which I am going to try to do. I am going to try to do like a party themed nail art. I just haven't decided which I want to do first. And then I was also thinking about, if I could find it, doing a sweet treats nail art. Like, these lollipops are so cute. They would make like nice lollipop moon shapes for my fingers. Initial M's are on here, and my first name starts with M. I'm not going to share it on YouTube because freedom of speech on the social media when you work someplace is a lot easier when you use a username than if you use your real name. If you use your real name and they see something they don't like, you might get fired or written up or something like that. And I don't do anything irresponsible on my social media accounts, but I got in trouble one time with my employer, and that's when I learned that it's best to have a username to disassociate yourself from the company you work in. They like it that way too, because they can't associate the username with their company and stuff. So yeah, and with that, everything said in all my videos is my words and not the words of my employers, their partners, or the brands that they carry. But yeah, I was thinking about doing a sweet treats nail art because you got all these gumballs, taffies, mints, heart-shaped candies, Jordan almonds. There's like a lot of fun things that I could do with these pages. Macarons, and then there was cupcakes, I think, somewhere, and then more lollipops, like lollipop nails, and these are candy canes and rock candy sticks. These got so much pattern to them that I don't think I would peel them. I don't think I want to do transparent, because this is like, again, it's rather, it's magazine paper, so I don't think I would do the whole thing where you peel the backing off of them. I think I'm going to leave them as is, because once you get them in the water, they're going to be pretty flexible anyways. But I'll still do the top coat, though, to protect the image from getting worn out once you put it in the water. That's why you do the top coat. But, yeah, I think I could have a lot of fun with this. Let me go on to the next one, because I'm spending too long on this. I was kicking myself, because I went to see, Batman vs. Superman movie that also features Wonder Woman, and I wanted to do a Batman vs. Superman nail, but I accidentally misplaced my May, I want to say it was the May catalog for Toys R Us, that had the action figures and stuff on them, and all the pictures were super tiny and would have been perfect for putting on my nails. But this is the new catalog that's out. It's the June catalog. It runs from June 3rd to June 25th. if you get Toys R Us catalogs in the mail, then just ask to use it. You might not have a problem getting to use it after the sales ad's over with, so, you know, save them and stuff, and then look at all this stuff. You could do like a Summer Nails, or you could do Finding Dory, or Sea Theme in general, or Summer in general with all these. And then there's Paw Patrol. I was thinking about doing Puppy Nails since I did Kitty Nails, and I think the Paw Patrol pups are so cute. No, I don't watch the show, but, you know, you don't have to watch the show to appreciate how cute cartoon animals are. And then there was a page that had Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on it. Yeah, 2 pages actually. This page has got the party thing. I love Ninja Turtles. I've loved them since I was a little kid, like back with the very first animated series. And this is the more recent animated series. It's on Nickelodeon, these guys, but I think the show's pretty good too. So I got a lot of images of them, and then even their logo. And these are like really, really small. I don't think the whole logo would fit on my thumb, so I would probably have to like put it, some of it on a finger, and then the rest of it on the other ones to fit it on there. But the turtles, I could definitely like cut them and fit them on different fingers and stuff like that. And you got plenty of opportunities to get all 4 brothers, Michelangelo, Donatello, Leonardo, and Raphael. So I was really thinking about doing that. And then there's like the action figure images too, so to get some other poses. I was also like this Leonardo mask. It's a bit big, you know, but you can cut it down to size. This is pretty cool too. That's too big though. But got Leonardo and Raphael in the background and stuff, the sewer grates and stuff to their sewer layers. And then you got the city background here too, Bebop, and I think I got that wrong. I think he's Bebop and he's Rocksteady. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's been a while. They're usually a pair anyway, so that was a bad habit from a kid, never remembering which one was Bebop and which one was Rocksteady. But I think the rhino's Rocksteady and the pig is Bebop. But I might be wrong. And then these right here would be perfect for a whole entire nail. So I would probably just base color my nails green or something like that. And these are darts? Yeah, darts with turtle faces on them actually. So if we got Leonardo and Michelangelo like there, and I think those would be perfect to do 2 nails easily by just cutting out those shapes, because you got their bandana, the tails of their bandanas in the background and stuff. And I have green polish, so this would work. So yeah, so that's it for the Toys R Us catalog. I mean, you can go grab one and then like do them. Just like some of the pages don't make for great inspiration, in my opinion, except for like the ones where they actually have like the smaller dolls and stuff like that. Then it actually does work out. But yeah, mostly it's because I want to do the summer theme, a puppy theme, and I have like one of my Babies R Us catalogs I want to use. Then this Kroger one's not much inspiration I could get from it, but if you're not too squeamish about cutting into pictures of people, you could get really great patterns from the fabric of the clothing that people wear to make nail art shapes out of. This skirt on this greeting card, if I can get this to focus, this skirt's like really pretty. You cut it and have a pretty fan shape on there. And then this was really pretty right here. All these different scales. This floral cupcake with the cherry on top card. And even these, like, all these different little colors and stuff. You could do different little things. This dog, I could, like, cut the snout out and then add paint eyes onto my thumbnail for a nail art. And I could use the cucumbers for, like, a different one. There's even an automobile. I've seen someone did, like, a segmented motorcycle on their fingers or something like that. So there's, like, really a lot of different possibilities you could do with it. Even the Hallmark crown right there. I wish there was more, because this is a Hallmark advertisement, I wish there was more occurrences of the Hallmark crown, because I think that would be pretty good. And then I'm going to see if I can cover the back side of this to hide my address. So let's move this for a second. I'm going to use my Toys R Us ad to cover my address up. And then, only thing is sometimes you might run into where you love something because of this pattern and stuff, but then when you flip it over, and let's move this up so keep my address hidden, you might find that, you know where those pretty fans are? If I go for those little paper circles, I lose a lot of this. So it just comes down to deciding which you love more. And if you have a color printer, you can always take a snapshot and start saving images and stuff, because there's like the this transfer paper, water transfer paper, that you can print patterns out onto and make nail stickers using that. But I don't have a color printer, so for me at the moment it'll be taking a snapshot and saving it on my phone or on my Pinterest to save for a later date for printing out on my colored printer on water transfer paper when I have the money to get a colored printer and colored ink and water transfer paper. But for the time being I don't, so it's more like just picking and choosing, and then like I said, taking a snapshot so that way I'll have the image saved for the idea later on. So, and then this is the most current JCPenney catalog, and again like I said, you could use fabrics and cut shapes out of fabrics or cut stripes to have nail strips, like these plaids and stuff like that, because I see some people are able to paint plaids, but I'm not very good at striping yet. So these men's shirts and men's shorts is perfect, because once you put these on your nails, you can't really tell that it's fabric or that, you know, they're magazine clippings and stuff. So yeah, some more stripes, daddy's tie. These right here I think would make really cute nail stripes because of the way the shirts and then the ties are laid on them. So I think this right here, this would be a really simplistic nail art with some solid colors and stuff to be used as a background, but then just cutting this and please focus. It's so fuzzy. This is going to be so fuzzy and I apologize. But I think these will be just perfect. And like these roses off of this purse, and then I might try to draw this. This is too faint to show up on my nails, but I think I would cut out the flowers individually for 3 nails, and then do try to draw some sort of gray pattern on white nails or something like that. I think would work very good. There's a ton of watches. I'm almost tempted to do a timepiece because there's like so many watches and stuff like that, and I figured that would be cool instead of doing like super girly nails all the time. Like do something a little bit more techy. And then you got these tie-dye shirt, more flowers, another pattern, and then this is another instance of where I ran into something I really like. I love this. This shirt though is exactly where this skirt and this dress is though. So again, it would be another one of those cases where maybe I would probably, since this is more ornate, I would probably choose to cut these out and then maybe just save the image of these later. And then I even have like a Pinterest where I've been like saving pictures of clothing anyways, so that way I have an idea of what styles I might want to try on or something like that. So that's pretty good. And then again, you got stripes. It's really easy. You could cut along these stripes or cut bigger pieces to make magazine nail art things. This is like the patterns to these shorts. It's tribal. And y'all have already seen me use jewelry from JCPenney ads before. I've done them on my Valentine's nail. If you want to subscribe to my channel and go back and watch my Valentine's nail videos where I cut images of jewelry and stuff and placed them on my nails, and they looked really cool. And then linens again. This one, I have a bedding catalog where the pattern shows up a lot better. This one, the image itself isn't that great. so I know it's not going to turn out very well for my nail art. But curtains with the ruffles and stuff, I think, make a good effect. Kitchenware, I think, might be a good effect for if I do the food theme. And then, I don't want to show my address, but this shirt with the patterns as well probably look really good too. And that's it. I know this is pretty long, but I just figured I'd do a long one so that way y'all get a good idea of what I look at when I'm cutting into my magazines and stuff. So, thanks for watching, and bye.